Hola, señores y señores, bienvenidos a otro episodio de Los Compas, Con ustedes, me, Compa Chamoy.
Damn.
Then you got Miguelito. How do you want to be called today, Miguel?
Whatever rolls off the tongue,
Compa Papi.
All right.
And then you got Hernan. How do you want to be called today?
Hey, call me Compa Tajín because I'm a little spicy,
Compa Tajin.
Yes, sir.
Órale. So,
Ya
Compa
sabes.
Chamoy Tajin y Papi. Today.
Okay. Yo, bro. It's getting a little sexual here, bro. I don't know.
Hey,
I
look,
don't like this direction, bro.
Okay, well, Miguel, what do you want to be tapatio?
What?
I mean, we all kind of just went with like toppings, I guess.
So you could look like your tío on the bottle.
What?
That doesn't look like my tío, though.
No?
I have a tío that looks like that.
That's what I'm saying. Everybody has a tío that looks like that. I'm just
Probably
saying.
not Miguel.
I'm spitting out facts over
Miguel.
here.
We'll get to your name later, or
Just come in.
audience.
Pepino, bro.
No.
I don't know, man.
Oh no, Pepino.
Compa Pepino?
Para darte un
Yeah.
pepinazo right now, bro.
A su madre. No,
Bro.
mami.
The intro got me a little sweaty. I'm not gonna lie. It's a little hot here now. All right, let's
it
move on. Let's move on.
Take it off. Take it. Yeah, man. Welcome back to episode 43.
Yes.
So, yeah, we're glad to be back. What was it, last week? We had I felt like a very serious topic, very serious conversation.
Mhm.
Hopefully, our listeners enjoyed it. I know I had a coworker who listens to us, and she was like, looked at me, she's like, your cousin was in Malaysia? I was like, yep, yes, he does.
Shout out coworker.
Shout out to Yahida. You know who you is. Thank you for always listening. We can get serious from time to time, and if you do like the serious topics, let us know. We can bring them out. We don't always have to be fun and games out here. But if you also like fun and games, we out here.
Like this week, we back on our bullshit. So
See, look, Hernan already cussing.
Damn.
nah, but I'm not saying the F word. That's the one that I get. That's the one that they call me out on is the F word.
That's the one you get menos puntos for.
Yeah, that's the one I get menos puntos for. I get clowned on for it.
I feel.
I don't know why. It's a natural word. It's in the dictionary, right?
Is it?
Or at least in
the dictionary.
At least in the Urban Dictionary.
It's in your dictionary. That's
It's in my dictionary.
It's in your daily use dictionary.
It's just a part of my vocabulary.
It is. It's okay though. But yeah, I hope you guys had a good time recording that episode. I did. It was awesome. Like Hernan said, back in our bullshit. We out here getting reckless tonight.
Yes, sir. Hey, but before we get back on our bullshit, I have a little feel good story for you. Kind of bring the mood to a good mood, and then we'll get to that bullshit part of the podcast.
I'm ready.
Miguel, I don't know how much you're gonna relate to this. Probably 0% that you're gonna relate to this. So you can sit on the bench for this one, but you can, let me know your thoughts too. Let me know your thoughts at the end of it. Moises, I think you might be able to relate to this. This guy, you might be able to relate to this a little bit because it's involving the kitties that I got, little cats that I adopted about a year and a half ago. So I have a feel good story for this. About a year and a half ago, me and Monica were talking about possibly adopting a cat because I've always wanted a pet myself. I've always wanted a dog. But with like the apartment that we have right now, it's impossible to have a dog unless we have like a backyard. Yeah. Our apartment's too small. So we were looking into adopting a cat. And personally, I only originally wanted to adopt one cat just because I've never owned a cat. I don't really know what it takes to be able to like take care of one. So I wanted to start off with just adopting one cat. So me and Monica, we went to PetSmart that's near our apartment. We looked at the little cat section and we found this one cat that I fell in love with. And it was like a fluffy brown with some white on it. And I was dead set on adopting the cat. But they have this thing where some cats come in pairs. You can't adopt just one of them. You're going to have to adopt both of them. But the cat that I really wanted was partnered up with another cat. And if I wanted to adopt that cat, I needed to adopt both. So I was contemplating with myself, like, I really, really want this cat, but I don't know if I'm ready to get two cats. I feel like that's going to be a lot of work. I feel like if I want to give my attention to a cat, I feel like I would need to start with one. But with a lot of convincing, I ended up adopting both cats. I named one of them Sora, and then I named one of them Roxas. Sora, you could tell she was a little bit scared in the beginning, but you could tell she was used to like getting pet and stuff like that. But Roxas, he was not friendly at all with like people in general. If you try to pet him, he would just get scared, back away, and he would even growl at times and stuff whenever you try to pet him and stuff. I made the decision and I adopted both cats. And the lady that helped us out and stuff. You know, she was like a crazy cat lady, like a legit crazy cat lady. The way she spoke and everything, the way she like grabbed the cats to like put them in the cages and stuff. You can 100% tell legit that she was a crazy cat lady. So we adopted the cats. We did the paperwork and everything when we took them home and had about everything. Had them all set. But for like the first 2-3 weeks, maybe, and I'm gonna throw myself under the bus here just because, like I told you, like I never owned a cat, so I never really thought about like the work that goes into taking care of one. So like the first 2 to 3 weeks was kind of hectic just because Roxas, the short hair one, the one that doesn't really like people, was constantly fighting with Sora, the one with more long hair. And it got to the point where they were constantly fighting every single day, like various times throughout the day. And Sora would hiss at Roxas all the time and paw at him, like, you know what they do? They like suck each other and stuff. And it happened a lot throughout the day for like the first 2 to 3 weeks. So me as first time cat owner, I was like, something's wrong here. Like in my mind, I was like, did they lie to me? Like, are they actually like paired together, or were they lying to me just to be able to adopt 2 cats? And at that point, I was like, I don't know. Like, I really want to keep Sora, but the way that they're treating each other, the way that they're not getting along, something has me worried. So I called the lady and I told him like I don't know about them being together because they're constantly fighting. Like, is there any way that I can keep Sora and then take back Roxas? And like looking back, that was a shitty thing to go through in my mind. Just like, how am I gonna separate 2 cats and stuff? But when I called her, like initially, like her reaction was kind of crazy. It was weird. She was like, you could tell she was mad that I wanted to return one of the cats. No. You know what? I'm gonna go to your house and I'm just gonna take them both back. And I was like, damn, bro. Like, I at least want to keep one of them. I want to keep Sora at least because I really love that cat. And she's like, no, you're not gonna keep both of them. We're gonna have you return both of them. And I was like, no, that's not what I want. And she's like, yeah, no, that's what's gonna happen. We're gonna go to your house and we're gonna take both. I'm like, no, please don't come to my house and take both cats. And then the conversation ended up there. And then maybe later in the week, they arrived at my doorstep, and it was her, and it was like a lady that I didn't know who it was. At first, when they started knocking, I didn't want to open the door. I was like, I'm just gonna ignore them. I'm not gonna let them in. But after that, they started fucking banging on my door. Like, they were legit banging on my door to try to get in or something. Yeah. I was like, fuck it, I'm just gonna let them in, see what happens. The crazy cat lady, she was doing her crazy cat lady shit, and then she came with the more calmer, nicer lady that seemed to know a lot about cats and stuff. And she came in, asked questions about what was going on between the cats, that this might be normal. He's just trying to be like the main cat or something like that. I don't know. She was explaining things to me that were making sense. But the other cat lady was just like frantically going around the house trying to get try to get Roxas to get out of the bed because he was under the bed hiding, and she was like doing whatever it takes to try to get her out, like pull him out and stuff. This lady is legit crazy, man. And after that, I just explained to them, like, you know what, I don't want to return both cats. I want to keep one of them at least, or I want to keep both of them at least, and be patient with them and see what happens from here. And then they left. Throughout the rest of the whole year, honestly, his attitude never really changed. He kept being scared of people. He never really let me get close to him. Every time I got close to him, he would run away. Or every time I would get close to try to pet him, he would like hiss. Whenever, the only time he really got close is when I, those little edible treats that you give him. They love that. Cats love that shit. That's the only time he would get close. But after that, he would just like run away right away. But finally, out of like a year and a half passed by, and this dude just randomly, and I don't know if it's because of the many times that I would pet Sora in front of him. Maybe he got curious because of that. I don't know why it took a year and a half for him to get used to it, but he started like slowly like coming up to me and then like put his head out to get pet and stuff. I was like, oh shit, dude, like I think it's finally gonna happen. I think he's finally getting used to like people being around him, and he knows that we're not there to hurt him, and we're just there to like protect him and give him a home and stuff. My boy, he legit, when we go home, he's like right next to the door whenever we get home, and he's just waiting for us there the whole time. And he loves getting pet. I think 2 days ago, for the first time, I was able to like really fully brush him with the brush that we have, and my boy enjoys it. He even starts purring, and he meows now, and he's just fully okay with being around people now. And I was like, damn, bro, like a year and a half ago, I literally almost gave up on this cat because I thought he was just not going to be friendly with Sora, and I feel like he was not going to be comfortable being around people now. And now this fool, he loves being pet. He's literally a fucking people friendly cat now. He enjoys being around people now. I was just like, damn, bro, I almost gave up on this cat. It's kind of crazy.
Sounds like he had a lot of trauma to get passed over, but
yeah, and that's the thing though. Like, I never really got the story of what happened in terms of like why he was so against being around people. I for sure know that most likely he was like abused by people that were there before us. supposedly they found him, Sora, and like a shit ton of other cats behind like a store, and there were just a whole bunch of them there, and they like brought them all in. But before that, I'm 100% sure that the cat was like abused by somebody at least, because he did not like being around people. But now my boys around everybody.
We'll see when I get there.
No, for real. Like I honestly think he'll let it. As
I
long as you do
I
it.
remember when I went to your house and
Yeah.
like you were like, oh yeah, we have 2 cats. And I was like, but there's only one here.
Yeah, the other one was always hiding.
Like you literally would never see the other one, and then he was like, I would see him, and I was like, oh, there he is, and then like look at him, he's like, he'd be like out of there, he's like, fuck this.
Exactly.
And I feel it. I mean, it's kind of like the same with. So Veronica had 1 cat. So when I first met Veronica, she had a very old cat. It was her cat that she got when she was super young, and so I met this old cat. While we were dating, he ended up like passing away. I think they put him down. I think they put him down because like he was just too old and like he was hurting, and it just got to the point where like it was just more uncomfortable for him to be alive than to like just lay him down.
Yeah.
And so I think they ended up putting him down. And then so, her like growing up with a cat, like she's so used to having that companion. And then same with her brother. Her brother had a dog for the longest time. I think you guys met him, Shadow.
Yeah.
It was like that big black like dog that was just like always around you like a shadow. And so they ended up both like, I think the dog ended up getting like cancer or something. So they put that one down. So then they were both like petless. And so they ended up, so Veronica, wanted that companion again. So she ended up getting a cat. That's the other first cat, Cinnamon. She had her for like a year. And then she ended up like wanting to get her another cat. Because, cats are weird. Like they're very antisocial, but social at the same time.
Yeah. They pick and choose.
Yeah, like they pick and choose what they want, and so Veronica was like, "Yeah, I just feel bad, like her being by herself, like it's just like maybe she had like a companion, like whenever I'm not home, like there's at least someone like hang out with or whatever the case may be." So she ended up going into the shelter again and like looking at cats, and I was like, "Whatever." Like at this point, I didn't live with her, so I was like, "I don't care, do whatever you want."
Hey, adopt 50 cats.
And then so she ended up going and she ended up FaceTiming me. She like saw one and I was like, oh, like that's cute. Like yeah, I'm okay. Like this cute little guy. But it was like that cat and another cat were from the same litter. So like they were both babies and they were like sisters. And so it was kind of the same thing. Like it's like, you kind of feel shitty if you like only take one, they get split. It just sucks. I ended up saying like, okay, just get them both. Like jokingly. Lo and behold, she got both. She came home with them and whatever. So that was Hazelnut and Petunia. And so Hazelnut, she was very friendly. And Petunia was like that skittish cat, like you said. But the thing is, like, these are like newborn little babies. Like, they were kittens. I think it was just her persona. But same thing, like, she was very, like, at first she, like, would get near me and then she would, like, walk away. And then what really didn't help is the fact that I was never really around them because obviously, like, Veronica and I didn't live together. While the cats were growing up, they would just see Veronica every day. And then, like, sometimes me when I would come over either after work or before work. And then this is also when, like, she was doing, like, work from home. So, like, she was at home all the time. So, like, these cats, like, loved her. Usually it would be, like, her in her bed and then, like, 3 little cat beds. And then, like, when I would randomly spend the night, like, whether I'm too tired to drive home or, like, it was just late, we would have to put the beds on the floor. And they would just kind of look at me like, like, who are you?
Get out of here.
And so, so I'm like, that didn't help to begin with. And then, so like when we moved in together, it was the same thing. Like Cinnamon, she's a very curious cat to begin with. So like, she kind of was just like, who are you? Like, and would get near me, sniff me, whatever. The other cat, Hazelnut, same thing. It took her like 2 weeks to like finally start moving around the house. But Petunia, like she like hated being here because like it was just brand new to her. Literally like maybe like a month ago or so, like she finally started like getting near me and like letting me like just pet her. I remember last night, I forgot what she did. She was like, she walked up on the bed and I was laying on the bed. She just like throws herself in front of me and she just like has me pet her. And it's like, what the fuck? Crazy, like, man. What happened? But I mean, it does take time. I get it, like, for them to open, especially like you don't know what they're thinking. They're animals. Who knows? Like, we could be, as dangerous to them or they are to us. Like they don't understand the concept of that.
Yeah.
That like we're just giving them a home or whatever. It's crazy. So that's cool though. That's dope. That your little cat lets you pet him and then save mine. That's cool.
It's dope, man. Because I know I still want a dog too. That's the goal one day. But I need a bigger place. I need a bigger place where the dog can run around. Same.
Well, I told Veronica, I was like, babe, like these 3 cats, that's it.
Seriously.
Like after these, we're going dogs.
I agree. Same. What about you though, Miguel? I know cats aren't really your thing. You're more like a dog person. Have you ever had maybe a similar situation with one of your dogs?
No.
Yeah.
I like it.
I feel it though, because dogs are different, like attitude wise, the way they behave and shit. So,
but I mean, do you have those skittish dogs too?
Yeah, that's true.
I think it just depends on the environment they live in. I mean, I think the biggest thing is like sheltered cats, or like, you know, they're put there because A, they were found, B, like someone didn't want them, or A, like they were just dropped off, like they weren't wanted pretty much. And so it's like, I think from them being like, so I don't know. I mean, who knows if they even comprehend that at that age? But it's like the fact that like so many. I think it's the fact that there may be so many people, like they interact with so many people, they don't know how to like acknowledge which one is like, you know, their family. Especially at that young age, like everyone's like, oh, one time, and like you get those visits when you finally end up picking the cats. Like you go home, but then it's like, what the like? I've never been here. You know, it's a brand new thing for me.
The only experience I really have with like my dogs are like, I mean, they're all, you know, friendly. They all like want attention. They all seek you. One specifically learned to like jump up at me so that I'd grab her in midair and just cradle her, and that's it. Then there was the shy one we used to have that got stolen off the front porch, and never saw him ever again. You know, just he was like super shy, so he didn't like people, like strangers. But he was cool. But like anytime like a stranger came, like he'd just go hide. So like it like bamboozles me that one day he was just gone, and he wasn't the type of dog to like leave the backyard and go into the front yard and run away. Like he would just stop at the, like, imagine like an invisible line like in the garage, you know, like he wouldn't cross it, and then next thing you know, boom, he was gone. I was like,
the one day he had the courage to cross it.
One day,
that's fucking nuts, man.
Gone,
sad,
bro,
man.
gone. We didn't find him anywhere. We don't know where he was at, and pretty sure somebody took him or something, and that was it, you know. But dogs are so much easier. But I don't think I'm a pet person, to be honest. I think it's a little bit too much work for me. I think I'm a low maintenance pet person.
Fish?
Just cause like I feel bad like going out and like leaving the dog alone or something, you know, or like you know if we take a vacation or something and you can't really bring your dog with you, it's like, all right, well, you gotta find a dog sitter or something, or you know, someone to at least come watch the dog for a bit, you know, kind of thing. Yeah, I'm definitely probably more of a pet fish person.
I know what to get you for your birthday, man.
Yeah, you know, something that doesn't take much attention, but it's still cool. Maybe like an arachnid, you know, have a big old tarantula or something. But no, I'm just kidding. I don't know about arachnids. It's kind of weird. It's a little too much for me.
Yeah, a snake.
That's what he said. He said a snake.
No, but I mean, you gotta admit though, snakes can be kind of high maintenance at times. You know, you gotta make sure their tank's like warm and clean, and you know, feed them right, and you gotta
make sure they got heat.
You gotta feed them like live animals, you know, and you gotta go through that, you know. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, shit, maybe I'll get a fucking pet cow or something. I don't know.
This guy, get a ranch pet cow.
I mean, with the amount of fucking milk you drink, that wouldn't fucking be a bad choice.
That's true. Hey, you know for sure you got healthy bones.
I do. I've never broken one.
Hey,
not that I've done anything crazy to break one, but
not even in my car accident did I break it. I'm not sure how much milk I drink.
Hey, all of us, we survived with no broken bones. Hey, want to know our secret? I mean, with about $29.99, you too can learn our secret with our monthly prorated plan of how to survive car crashes. No? I bet.
Episode 1, don't fall asleep at the wheel.
They got to pay for those secrets, bro. Don't let them know.
That's the best advice I can give you. Don't fall asleep.
Don't fall asleep. Yeah.
Don't let. Hey, and if you're the passenger, don't ever fall asleep when you're driver either. All right, the passenger has just as much fault.
That's awkward.
Damn.
Damn, hey, real quick.
Hey, speaking about driving, you remember that one time, Moises? You know what I'm talking about. We didn't have a car ride to a party, and we ended up having to walk back home. You remember that shit?
Damn, that's crazy.
I think what we got an Uber to the party, right?
Did we? I don't remember. I honestly don't remember how we got to the party.
I think we got an Uber to the party because we had a ride back. So it's like there's no point in this because we were both gonna drink, and so exactly. It's like, first of all, be responsible. Yeah. So like we were like, well, we're gonna drink tonight, so might as well, like, it's either we're gonna spend the night there, which was okay, or head back home, but you know, have a way to get back home. Yeah, so we hit up a friend, and it was like, hey, we're going to a party later tonight. Like, you're more, like, and they were invited too. Like, we're like, you're invited too. Like, but they were like, no, I have other things to do. But like, yeah, like, I can totally pick you guys up and take you guys home. Yeah. I was like, say less. I'm like, and I'm locked and loaded.
We're like, we're going to get fucked up at this party.
Yeah.
And we're going to have a good time because we got to ride back.
So I was like, we out skis. So we went to the party, and at first, like, I was still very hesitant to drink. At first, I was like I just had a beer, and I was like, whatever, like, nothing crazy. Yeah. And then, like, I think we ended up, like, double checking with them, like, hey, like, you're still good to pick us up? And they're like, yeah. And I was like, all right, fucking say less.
After that,
the beast.
Exactly. And you know how it is with parties. You know, like at first it's a little awkward, but then you start drinking more, you start talking to more people, and then you start getting a little loose, and then you get to that point where you're buzzed, and you know you won't be able to drive back home.
You're to the point where, like, if you're not drinking, that is awkward.
Exactly.
Unless you're a designated driver, which salutes you. And then, I don't know if you remember this something about that party, but there was a grilled cheese bar.
Oh, shit. I do remember about that, dude.
Yeah.
Yo, those are some bomb-ass grilled cheese.
Hey, yeah, shout out to my friend who posted that party. You know who you are if you listen. I remember when she told me, she's like, oh, yeah, I'm going to have a grilled cheese at my party. I'm like, what kind of backward shit is that?
Yeah.
Like, I ain't gonna lie. Like, I was like, what? Like, okay, like, that's fine. Like, that's cool. Hey, bro, I became Chef Boyardee there. I was making grilled cheeses for everyone.
That shit was
I was making double deckers, I was going all out. You know, we got different kinds of bread, different kind of cheese. It was lit. The more you drink, the more you crave some of those grilled cheese. It was a great night. And then so we're like getting closer to the end of the night, and we're like, all right, bro, like, let's hit up our DD. And they're like, hey, like, you know, we're gonna be ready. Let's say, you know, an hour. Like, that way we don't rush. Okay. He's like, well, actually,
he's like, you know, about that.
See, what happened was. And they flaked. They flaked on us.
Our fucking DD flaked, man. We didn't have anybody to take us home.
Yeah, and so at this point, you know, Uber and Lyft are dead. Like, it's so late in the night where, like, there's no one driving. And everyone that had a DD already had left because it's like, you know, well, no shit. Like, they were already planned on leaving. So it was either spend the night or walk home. And we did the responsible thing.
And we walked home.
Spent the night.
We walked home.
Oh.
No.
Oh.
We didn't spend the night. We walked home.
No, we thought about it. We were like, dude, I mean, because here's the thing, like, if we spend the night, we still had to get home. So it's like, well, what are we gonna do tomorrow morning? It's like, are we gonna call someone? Like, are we gonna Uber? Like, and then so us being, you know, brave and shit at night, we're like, well, we're already up. Might as well just go home.
Yeah, we were at that point where we weren't thinking properly because, you know, obviously alcohol reasons and stuff. It was a stupid decision, not gonna lie, because we're walking in the middle of the night. It was like 2 a.m., 3 a.m. possibly. And who knows what could have happened to two drunk, good looking men out there, you know? Who knows what would have happened? And it was a cool. How many miles was it? Moises said we had to walk like 2 miles,
I'm
3 miles
right now.
More than that shit.
I'm gonna if it's something near that.
it's like half a mile.
It was so it was 2.5 miles home.
Yeah, so it was 2.5 miles. We're drunk. We were fucking upset, bro. We were angry as fuck because of our DD that flaked. But you know, we're gonna make the best of it. 2 homies, we don't really have a chance to hang out too often, so we took the opportunity. Hey, let's just fucking walk back home, bro. And on the way, I think we stopped at a fucking gas station to get some snacks to eat on the way over there.
We started walking, and dude, honestly, like we started walking, I was like, hey, this ain't bad.
This ain't bad. This kind of dope, man. You know what? Thank God for flaking out on us.
Right? It's like that fucking SpongeBob movie when they start on their journey. They're like, you know, yeah, this ain't bad, and then it's like, oh my god. We were walking. Luckily, the road we had to get home, like, it's the main road. So it's like...
It's literally just a straight road.
Yeah, it's literally a straight line home. Like, you get onto the main road and then straight shot home. So it was, like, nothing crazy. So, luckily for that. But, so yeah, we were just walking home. We were just, like, talking. Like, honestly, I think that was, like, the first time that I, like, really, like, just to talk. Like, it was like, what else were we going to do? We're just going to walk in silence. So we started talking, and then we got to a gas station, and then these, I think it was, these people were like, hey, can you guys buy something or something?
Oh, shit, I forgot about that, yeah.
And I was just like, what do you guys want? And I forgot they wanted. And so I was like, yeah, whatever, like, we'll buy it. And then so we bought them whatever they needed. We got some drinks. We got some, I think some like chips or something. We just kept walking. I think like we were getting near my house. I know for sure because I was just like, dude, why did we walk home? Yeah. Like I'm so like we got to the point where it's like we're just tired.
We were exhausted, bro. Yeah, our feet were hurting.
Like I was just like dead. But you know, we made it home. You know, as soon as we like got to bed, it was like instantly out. Like we were exhausted. Yeah. 1, we were like still kind of like coming down from the buzz, and then 2, we were exhausted from walking. So like we just passed out. Was it the next day that we had chilaquiles?
Oh hey! Shout out to your mom. Some bomb ass chilaquiles. She was bussing.
Yeah, dude, Hernan like fell in love with those chilaquiles. They definitely hit the spot the next morning for sure.
Good times. Hey, good time, bad time, but also a good time because it created a memory. You know.
Yeah, when one door closes, another one opens.
Another one opens. Amen to that. Hey, I'll take a little swig for that.
Take a sip of this. Not sponsored,
but you could sponsor. That brings up a good topic question right there. When it comes to like sponsorships and stuff like that, I wanted to see your guys' opinion in terms of obviously if like you have an opportunity to get a sponsorship and things like that. Like, do you take the opportunity or do you worry about people saying like, oh my God, this guy is selling out the first chance he gets to make some money. He's already selling out and promoting shit that he doesn't even support and stuff like that. And there's people out there that will like hide the fact about it. I don't know. They'll make an excuse of the reasoning why they accept the sponsorship. Whereas I feel like, in my opinion, if we're doing stuff for a reason, I mean, like we do our podcast initially because we as friends, we have a chance to get together and speak. But I mean, if there is an opportunity to make some money, I feel like why wouldn't we take the opportunity to make some extra money, you know? Like I feel like we would be straight and upfront about it, but there's people out there that, you know, will take the heat, and then any negative comment, they'll start making excuses about like, oh no, I did it for this reason, I did it for that reason, you know? If there's an opportunity, I'll be straight up, be like, I mean, yeah, bro, it's money. Why am I going to turn out money? The only reason why I wouldn't accept something is obviously if it was like a company, like a shady company that supports or promotes shit that's not right.
Yeah, like something that we're against.
Yeah, that's something that we're honestly against. But if there's an opportunity for a cool brand, you know, that offers some money, why not take it? Like, and be upfront about it. Yeah, I did it for money.
Like G Fuel.
What's the problem with that?
Yeah, we'll take a sponsorship. Los Compas G Fuel tastes like margaritas.
Exactly. So I don't know what you guys' opinion on that, but like if it was me and if an opportunity came to us and to make some money, I'd be like, and then we get negative comments saying, oh no, they're selling it out and shit like that. I'd be like, and what about it? There's an opportunity to make some extra money for us that'll help our podcast become better. Like, oh yeah, I'm gonna take it. Like, what is there to hide?
If I believe in the sponsor, yeah. Otherwise, I might not do it.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it has to be something we all agree on, and then something that's actually worth putting out there. Like, we're not just gonna promote some like random ass shit.
Yeah, we're not gonna support some fucking oil company that does some shitty shit behind that affects.
He said that word. He said that word.
I said it like 20 times already, man. I think you missed them.
We got his ass. Hey,
ladies and gentlemen,
we got him.
We got him. I mean, because I've seen it where it's like, they sold out. You know, it's to each their own, and like when you're put in that position, I think it all comes down to like, and the same thing. Like we can fucking say whatever we want right now, but not till actually, if it were to happen, and it's like, oh yeah, like, and if in your eyes it was sell out, it's like, okay, fuck, like if you think that's what we did, okay. But then the day, like you said, like it's to better, not just to better, let's be like that, better what we're putting out there. If the opportunity came, I'm all for it. As long as it falls into what I believe in and what we believe in.
All in all, y'all, if y'all out there are small business or small podcasts and you get an opportunity to make some money from a brand or somebody that you think is a good brand, you know, that does things for the right reasons, don't be scared of taking it, you know, make that money. You're doing it for a reason. And if you want to make some extra cash off of it, then do it, bro. Don't worry about people, about what they're going to comment, saying they're going to sell out. Don't worry about that shit, bro. Because in the end, you're doing it for you, and you're doing it to better your business and podcast or whatever you're doing.
I'm excited for next week. Because I'm going to work half a week. But I'm also excited for this weekend.
Wait, this weekend?
Yeah.
What's this weekend?
Mother's Day.
Oh
shit. That was this weekend?
Or, actually, it's today. If you're...
Yeah. For all you Latinos, Hispanos, Mexicanos.
Is it just Mexicans or all lands?
Honestly, I'm very misinformed, and I don't know if it's other than...
Yeah, I'm not going to say who, but I know I personally, my family, but today was Mother's Day. I'm pretty sure in Mexico for sure it is Mother's Day today.
No, it is, yeah, today.
Again, I don't know about any other Latin countries, so I'm not going to assume. Yeah, today was Mother's Day. It's, shout out to all the mothers out there.
Shout out
Feliz Dia de las Madres. Congrats on having 2 days because you get today if you're a Mexican mom, and then you get this weekend too when our episode comes out. So you get double the love.
Exactly.
Unless you're Miguel's mom, apparently, because
I agree with that.
Fuck that to both.
No, I agree with Miguel.
One.
Yeah, same. I talked to my mom this morning and be like, do you want to celebrate it today or do you want to celebrate it on Sunday? Because you're only getting 1 day. 2 days is too much.
What'd you say?
No, she's like, no, today I'm celebrating as a Mexican, and then on Sunday I'm celebrating as United States. She said,
I want to see the citizenship.
Oh, relax, buddy.
Relax. Hey,
Buckaroo. Just because you got a green card doesn't mean you from here, okay?
Yo.
I apologize for that guy. I apologize to my
guy. I told my mom when she slapped me.
Damn.
No, I'm kidding.
He's not kidding.
I think we've always made that joke with our parents. It's like, what day you want to celebrate, today or the American one? Yeah. And they're like, ¿por qué no los dos? And it's you don't see me getting 2 birthdays or 2 Dia de los Niños.
I tell my mom that she gets half the effort each day. Then half the gift.
At the end of it, you get a full day. Hey, respect.
Hey, I mean, yeah,
Nah, but are you guys doing anything for Mother's Day? Did you guys? I know you said you guys call. Like, I texted my mom this morning because where she works, she gets horrible cell service. So I can never call her. And then by the time I got to work, like I just couldn't. So I ended up messaging. I sent her a text this morning. Feliz Dia de las Madres. And then I think we'll probably meet up at my parents this weekend. Celebrate and do something.
Yeah, same.
You guys have any plans?
Miguel?
Wait, what do you mean same?
Miguel, go
you
first.
You gonna be down here or what?
Am I gonna be down there?
Yeah.
Yeah, but you're gonna be with
Up
your
here.
mom.
No, she left
here,
me.
Miguel.
Down here?
She left me. She abandoned
Hey,
me.
you guys want to celebrate Mother's Day together?
Oh, reunion?
All our fams?
I'm about to pass on that offer.
Damn.
Miguel's mom is gonna be there, but Miguel himself is not.
Yeah, I'll send her that way, but
I bet.
We got her some flowers and some cake and chocolates today. And my dad took her to try taking her. I don't know if they're gonna be able to get in. Texas Roadhouse.
Oh, good
Roadhouse.
Yeah, bro. They went one time on a Tuesday, and there was no line, no nothing. They tried going again, like maybe 3 weeks later. GG, bro. Like there's just too many people. So let's see how it goes from today.
It's not that it's crazy, like great. It's just we don't have any locally, so it's like everyone's trying to go to it.
Yeah,
but I mean, by all means, like it's still good, but it's not like that good where it's like should be overpopulated. But it's just the hype right now is real.
But yeah, and then Sunday we'll take her out probably for breakfast or something, or do something here at the house, and yeah, I mean, that's it.
So we're all meeting up at Miguel's house.
Bet.
What? A slide?
Backyard party.
I guess.
The usual.
Backyard Mother's Day?
Make it fat.
Backyard barbecue, you already know.
And then we throw beer pong in there? My mom versus your mom versus your mom?
Double partners?
Hey, partners?
I'm down.
I wonder who would win that.
Me, obviously.
No, I'm talking about our mothers.
But it's partners.
No, singles.
Okay. Literally no cup is being made.
Damn.
No
faith?
No cup is being made.
No faith whatsoever. That's crazy.
We'll find out.
No faith whatsoever.
Look, just because you turn into a mom doesn't mean you can't throw some beer pongs.
Oh, damn, you're right. You know what? We'll see then.
I don't know, bro. I've seen your dad shooting one. No cups, I think, in his career.
First of all.
Well, I mean,
it's Dia de las Madres this week. All right, we can save the father's bullshit for June, okay, sir?
All right, my man. I'm sorry.
We're talking about mothers, okay? All right. Sorry for all those mothers that got offended because Miguel brought fathers into this shit.
My bad. Apologies. I was just trying to put it in perspective,
Okay, so what?
Sure,
so you're gonna be up here?
What are you talking about?
You.
When you say you, there's like 3 of us in here, bro.
Who's gonna be up here? Who lives in the south?
Who lives up south, down north?
I don't live in the south, buddy.
I got you though.
My mom has really got me norteado y todo.
Yeah. Yes, sir. I am coming up north to visit Mother's Day. And I honestly don't know what's planned. I know for sure we're gonna take her out to eat. And I told her, I asked her, I'm like, what do you want us to gift you? Because that's how we do shit. We don't really surprise each other with gifts. We always tell each other, what do you want? What do you want? And then we'll just get each other whatever we want. And that's what I asked her.
Sign me up for that Christmas.
I like that.
Makes
it easier, bro. Cause I give you something you want, dude, and nothing you don't want.
Exactly. And so I told her that, and she's like, "No, you don't have to give me anything. I just want love, and for you guys to come and stuff." And I was like, "Nah. We're gonna get you something. So tell me what you want." She's like, "No, I don't want anything." And I was like, "All right, well, we're gonna get you something. So we're gonna go out there, and then we're gonna go take you to shop, and you're gonna get whatever you want. All right, a fuerzas. And if it's too expensive, then ni modo, nada way." Oh, what?
I said I would just give her nothing. Hey, you want nothing? All right, you get nothing then.
True.
No, just kidding. I'm kidding.
I mean, you're not.
Give her a letter that says nada.
Exactly. But yeah, it'll be fun. So
it's
good to visit
again, shout out to all the mothers out there, all the single moms, all the moms, all the old moms, all the young moms, all the moms that are moms, all the moms that are not moms. I don't know, moms in general. Happy Mother's Day.
Bet. All right, guys. Well, shout out to all the moms, like you said. I wanted to bring up one more thing from my last topic of the day. You know how I feel like I'm bringing it up a lot lately, but it's only because this shit's been getting crazier and crazier by the fucking week. And I'm talking about AI here, guys. We all started talking about
Twist on
Chat
this?
GPT. Yeah, bro, you're gonna be like, what the fuck when I tell you about this shit. We talked about Chat GPT. We talked about the AI music. You know, that Drake banger that was made that wasn't really Drake, featuring The Weeknd, which was crazy. And then you got a bunch of videos talking about how like the industry's not gonna be the same anymore. Everything's changing nowadays. And then recently today in the morning, I just literally came across this fucking video about how someone created a fucking AI generated movie. It was like literally a movie that was created by AI. That shit fucking looked like it looked way better than any of the movies that you see out fucking nowadays. The way that it looked and it was produced, and it was fucking insane, dude. And it was like a 9-minute long video. And the premise is honestly, dude, if this was in theaters, I would watch this shit. Essentially, what the movie was, it was about aliens that just like randomly showed up on Earth, and they were like these diamond looking like spaceships that just like appeared out of nowhere, and everybody was freaking the fuck out. I was like, what the hell is this? Like, what is this on Earth? What the hell is going on? Essentially, a part of the movie was like the president giving a speech saying like strange objects have arrived on Earth. Everybody stay and remain calm. We're going to be working with our international partners in order to essentially like protect Earth and figure out what's going on with these like suspicious like diamond spaceships that came on Earth. But you know, with these movies and there's always got to be drama and conflict. So Russia comes in and blames the US for these spaceships appearing on Earth because of the UFOs that appeared in the US and in Canada, and that they were shot down by the US. So Russia blames the US because for these like spaceships showing up because of that reasoning. So what does Russia do? They fucking partner up with China and India, and they attempt to make contact with the aliens before anybody does, to try to share secrets, information that they might want to ally with, and things like that. The USA finds out about this, and they make a statement saying that they're going to be blocking any attempt that Russia is going to be trying to do with the UFOs, and that they're going to be using the Space Force. You know, that that's the Space Force thing that was created for things like this, supposedly. So they're like, nah, we're going to block any attempt that Russia is going to do to be able to like make contact with them first. You know what happens next? You know, USA is also going to get a part of that. USA, they get together with NATO, and they announce that they're going to be going into space and send delegates that represent all of us to be able to make contact with the aliens first, to try to beat Russia to it, essentially. And so the Russians, they obviously don't like that we're doing that. So they also send people into space to be able to, it essentially turns into a race to see who's going to make contact with the aliens first. But once we're in actual space and they're both up there, the US gets the upper hand to be able to get to them first. And as soon as they're attempting to make the contact, Russia's like, nah, fam, you're not gonna get away with this. And they fucking shoot a missile to the US spaceship that's down there, and they blow that shit up. Like, and it looks like it's inside the alien spaceship. So it blows up while it's in there. And essentially this starts a war in space. There's just missiles going everywhere. And it's a fucking war between USA, the Russian allies. And it's just like missiles flying everywhere. And because of this, the US obviously becomes very angry at Russia and all the allies. So what do? They fucking send nukes to Russia and China and everywhere. And essentially it's just fucking disaster on Earth now. This whole time, this is where the plot twist kind of comes in. This whole time, the aliens, they're all in the backseat. They're seeing all of this shit happen in the background. And they're like, we came to Earth for one reason, and it was to observe all of you and to see how you guys act. We initially came here to return like an artifact that was sent to us by you guys directly, and it was like a satellite with information like telling the aliens that, oh, we're a peaceful planet, we all get along, we essentially, if you ever want to come to us, please do, because of how peaceful we are. That like message that you guys sent to us was misleading, and seeing it firsthand, we understand how you guys are as a planet, and you guys are not who you claim to be. And for this reason, like we're the guardians of the universe, and we can see firsthand that you guys are not ready for us to be here. And you know what the aliens do, bro? You can take a wild guess what they do?
Blow up the planet?
You would think so, right? But they're like, you know what? No, they don't blow up the planet. They do the second best thing, I guess you could say. They're like, you know what? We're gonna this guy. They're like, you know what? We're gonna give you a second chance, but we're gonna erase and cleanse Earth. And they essentially just, I don't know if that meant you just erase all life on Earth and it's all just gonna start over. They literally like the globe was spinning and like everything was erased and everything looked peaceful afterwards. It didn't seem like there was humans on there. So I think the second chance that they gave Earth was essentially just starting from brand new.
So you're telling me that all AI thinks the same and thinks that humans should probably die.
Yeah, honestly, bro, that's what
all
I got from the fucking
this
movie.
9-minute
That's-
movie right here. Yeah.
That's exactly what I got from the movie too, bro. Like the AI knows what the fuck is going on, bro.
All right, we gotta cut AI, bro, because if not, they're gonna cut us at the end of the day.
Bro, you need to watch this shit. Like if you have a chance, I honestly don't know what the title is, but it's an AI generated movie. And you can probably find it on YouTube. It's only 9 minutes long, and like I fucking sat through the whole thing and watched it because of how interesting it was. Like it looked like a legit movie. It's crazy, and it had Biden talking in it, and you know how AI is. Like you use the real voices, everything sounded legit. It sounded like an actual movie. So it was fucking nuts, dude. Like this movie was fucking dope.
You know what else
10
was
out
a
of
great
10.
movie? John Wick. That was a great movie.
You fell asleep 2-3 times in that movie.
God.
What do you mean it was a great movie? This fool. We want to go watch it this weekend. Honestly, bro. Honestly.
Bro, the gunshots were very soothing.
And then he says things like that. The gunshots were soothing. Like this.
Bro, it was like it was repetitive.
Compton or something.
So it was repetitive. It was just like pop, 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 pop.
That is very troubling to hear that you think gunshots are.
And it just like it just rocked me to bed. It was like go to sleep. It also didn't help that it also didn't help that the night before I didn't sleep all that well. But
you never sleep well, bro.
Why?
Because I was out. No, I didn't even get home late. I got home like by midnight.
You watching the Canelo fight and the UFC fight?
Yeah, I watched both of those fights. And then I got home and went to sleep. And then Veronica had a softball tournament the next day, so she woke up early. And my parents made menudo, so they invited me over. So I went over hella early.
Obviously, you can't skip menudo.
Well, apparently Miguel can because I asked him and he said nope.
Miguel's a little weird though. I understand.
I'm mentally challenged. Okay, we've talked about this before.
That's besides the point, bro.
Emotionally challenged. No, it's mentally is correct. Yeah.
Yeah. So, but damn, that fucking menudo hit the spot.
Sounds busting. Not gonna lie. Yes, sir. Well, that's all I got, guys, for this week. That's I hope you enjoyed my bullshit for this week. You know, because we'll return to that bullshit.
You kind of scared me at the end right now. You know, I don't want to talk about
it.
Hey,
dude, I'm telling you, dude, that shit legit got me intrigued. Like the fact that AI knows what's happening, kind of scary, man. Kind of scary.
Yeah, I mean, don't they just have all the knowledge that's out there?
But it just goes to show, like, you don't have to do any of the work now, bro. Like, they literally created a 9-minute movie that was more interesting than most movies that are out nowadays.
I want to go ask some AI right now and be like, how do we get world peace? And then see what it says. And if it says anything about just annihilating the human race, that's it, bro. We got to end it. That's it. Done. Scrap it. Go back to the fucking Stone Age because this is not the move.
Like, legit, one of these episodes, guys, and I'm not going to tell you what episode it is, but one of these episodes from here to episode 100, one of them is going to be AI generated. And none of you guys are going to fucking know. None of you are going to tell the difference which one it was. Because that's how good it is.
That'd be crazy.
Gotta keep a lookout on Hernan now.
I know, dude. What if it's not him right now?
Mm-mm.
Honestly.
What if he has
if it's the real
chip in his brain right now, dude? You never know.
See, Miguel, your social security is 614-325-6939. Wait, what? I think I added an extra number there. Yeah, my bad.
Yeah,
that's how you know about me.
Don't respond. Imagine they start doing AI generated DJs. They just started like producing shit.
It's just gonna be sound effects.
Hey, now that you said DJs, this is just a quick side topic before we end of the night. Did you happen to see Porter Robinson get married and then have Zed, Dylan Francis, and Maddie on DJ at his wedding? That right there, I think is crazy. You know, you have your boys DJ, yeah.
Like BTB.
Well, they were just up there, like kind of BTB kind of thing.
Well, if you like, from our point of view, it's crazy, but from their point of view, like that's just friends.
It's just being a homie doing solid.
It's just a homie being a DJ for another homie, you know.
I know, but still, it's just done so fucking lit, you know.
That's just like if I asked the boy Tromar to DJ my wedding.
That's like Moises asking me and you and me, Miguel, to do a live podcast at his wedding.
Hey, we can do it. We can officiate the wedding. You know what I mean? You commentate it. You know?
Officiate it. We're gonna referee it.
Here comes the groom. He's looking kind of nervous and sweaty out here.
My boy's at the free throw line. Is he gonna shoot? He's married.
They forgot the rings. They forgot the rings.
Oh, they forgot the ring. They forgot the ring. That's a technical. That's a technical.
Bro, Hernan, the one that's fucking engaged already. If anything, we're gonna be at his first.
You can still beat me. What if you get engaged and you have a shorter engagement?
I could beat you guys.
Yeah, Miguel can beat us.
Miguel could literally just go to Vegas this weekend and just get it over with.
Yeah, that fool could get eloped like right away, overnight.
He's gonna get married at EDC this weekend.
I don't know about that one.
Miguel, guys.
The EDC wedding stuff? Oh, no.
No.
I don't know.
I'm gonna make this a clip. Guys. Anybody out there, please. If you're going to EDC, please look out for Compa Miguel and let's get this boy. Operation. Don't let Miguel leave EDC without a girlfriend. That's a long hashtag. I'm sorry, but that's what I'm sticking with.
Hashtag find Miguel or Rave Bay.
Yeah, there you go. Hashtag find Miguel or Rave Bay. Don't let him leave EDC without a Rave Bay, please. Let's make it happen. Miguel, please, right now, shoot up a pickup line right now, please. Give him a sneak peek of what you're capable of.
Damn, man. On that note, folks, we'll see you next week.
Oh my god.
Damn, my boy crumbled. He folded.
I'm bad at pickup lines. I don't do pickup lines, bro.
I just fake it till you make it, man. That's all you gotta do.
Damn,
no,
my boy ain't good at faking it.
I would just be like, "Hey, are you a clown? Cause those shoes, I don't know." If
we trying to pick him up, not insult him, man.
Oh shit, my bad.
You a clown? Cause damn.
Are those shoes as big as your personality? Cause wow, I don't know.
What?
That's a little bit better than what you said.
Cause wow, that's a small ass pair of shoes.
Damn.
Yikes.
You know what? We're all lost causes here.
It's okay, bro. I don't gotta do pickup lines anymore. I made it.
Right. Damn.
I would crumble under pressure 100%, guys. I'm sorry.
All right. Hey, hashtag, what was it?
Find Miguel Rave Bay.
Find Miguel Rave Bay. Let's make it happen, guys. And you know what? This concludes episode number cuatro. Let me get in the camera. Cuatro tres of Los Compas Pinches Podcast.
Quarantre Trace.
Quarantre Trace. We appreciate, I know, guys, you know you guys missed our bullshit. You know the spiel. I know you guys missed our bullshit, but it's unfortunate that we have to end it this week. We wish we could do like 10-hour episodes, but you know, sometimes that's not possible. I know we're that entertaining. I know we're funny. I know we're a little goofy, but sometimes you just gotta let you guys go. You know, it's that time.
Sometimes you just gotta let them go. You know,
you just gotta let them go sometimes. And we appreciate you guys. We love you guys. I know love is a very strong word. You don't use that too often, but you know we mean it. We mean it. We love you guys, and we love that. And damn, bro, and we got Jeopardy in the background too. Or was it? No, Wheel of Fortune. We got Wheel of Fortune in the background. But we appreciate you guys for listening in. We hope that you keep on listening in. Leave us some feedback. Leave us some comments. Subscribe to our YouTube. Follow our Spotify. Follow our Apple Podcast. Follow our TikTok, por favor. We will leave you guys there. We hope you have a great rest of your night. But any last words from Compa Moises and Compa Wheel of Fortune over here?
Yeah, I'd like to buy a vowel.
Oh yeah, what is it? What about?
You
is not on the board. I'm sorry.
I'd like to solve the puzzle.
Guys, right. You know this is why Miguel hardly ever talks on the fucking episodes, because this was watching Wheel of Fortune while we're doing the damn podcast, bro.
Honestly, bro, this guy was over here trying to make millions of dollars.
Yeah, for real.
Hey, that's my big dream.
Now you guys know.
I gotta get on there.
Now you guys know.
But no, like Hernan said, you know, thanks again for all the listens. And again, shout out to all our weekly listeners. Appreciate y'all. And yeah, let us know. Last week was a little more serious. This year we're back on just random shit. Let us know what you guys like, or if there's anything you guys want to dive into.
Yes,
we're
sir.
down to go into. I think any conversation. I think as long as we have enough knowledge to talk about it, we're down. Mm-hmm. If not, inform us, and we'll get you on the episode. Like I said, I didn't know much about my cousin. We'll put him on the episode. If you guys want to be on the episode, talk about random bullshit, hit us up, and we'll talk about it. You know, get your point of view on something, get our point of view on something. You know what time it is. Hit that like button. Suscríbete y dale a la campanita so you never forget when we post on YouTube.
Yes,
yeah, that's it from me. Episode 43. And again, happy Mother's Day. Feliz Dia de las Madres. Shout out to the moms.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We're recording this on a Wednesday, so Lakers in 5, hopefully. If not, when this comes out on
Spoiler,
Sunday.
they didn't.
Hopefully, it's Lakers in 6 and not 7. But we'll get there. We'll get there. That's it for me, folks.
Miguel just jinxed the whole fucking game.
No, chill.
There it is. All right, catch you guys on the next one.
Hey,
Have a good one, y'all. Have a good night, morning, afternoon. Peace out.